My name is Bilal. I attended FleetForce Daytona, and yeah, I graduated in June. No, I never had any experience, but I was always real curious. I got a little bit of a background. I had to be real with myself, and I had two options. I either had fast food or general labor, and they don't pay nothing. You're gonna be working two, three jobs, and you're still gonna break even. So, I decided to invest in my future, and without no credentials, it's like, what you gonna do with your life? I looked at it like this because as soon as my first week of being in school, her mom went on bed rest, so she had to be in the hospital. She was in the hospital. Uh, she was in the hospital for a while. I mean, the entire time I was at school. I think the third week, I got the call that she was on the way to baby. And the crazy thing about it was school was like I maybe had 30 minutes left in the class, and I said, she's on the way, and I had to go, and I mean, all glory to God, man, because everything worked out. But did I know how difficult it would be? I did. I do a lot of praying, man. I feel like a lot of people got to have, that whatever your religious preference is. I'm not gonna get into semantics about that, but like when you pray, man, you'll have the strength to get through anything, and I know I can get through anything. I had a baby on the way. I need to make more money. And everything takes time. Everything takes time. So I'm not special. I'm not gonna. You can't just walk up to a company that you only been at for 2 or 3 years. You got guys who's been there 10 years, 20 years, and say, hey, I want to make this. But I had to make the best move for my family. And it's either sit there and complain or do what you need to do to take care of your situation. And I'm gonna take care of I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take care of my situation. If you apply yourself, you gonna pass. And that's one thing about that school. Whatever you want to make time for, you're gonna make time for it. Through all of that with my daughter, I still worked out. I still did what I needed to take care of. As soon as I got out of school, I went to go to the gym, went to Orlando to go take care of my daughter, take care of my responsibilities. Like, what are you doing with your life, man? If you want better for yourself, if you know your situation, if you take responsibility for your actions, there's things that you got to do to put you and your family in a better situation. And I'm not letting my little girl grow up looking up to some other dude. She's gonna look up to me. I'm gonna be that role model. I'm gonna be that example. Her mom gonna be that example, and that's how we're gonna do it. And if you serious about your life, if you serious about your situation, then you're gonna take care of what you got to take care of to put you and your family in a better situation. FleetForce strong, baby.